Hey, hi, hello again everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I'll tell you what, it is always tremendous to be back out here with all of you with a continued look at Hell Clock. This game has really set the hook in such a great way. You know, I'll be playing some Hell Clock, and then I say to myself when I step out of the room after playing Hell Clock, "Hey, self, would you like to play more Hell Clock?" And I say, "Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You want to play Hell Clock right now?" And then I say, "Yeah, I'd like to play Hell Clock right now." And then I'm playing Hell Clock again. It's such a good game. The rich must pay for the people's misery. All right. Now, we've got some black stones to spend, but I think for the most part, well, except for this, right? So we can buy some pants. I think for the most part, though, we are good. Yeah, we're set here. And I don't think that we can afford any upgrades. I'm just going to take a look at the cost of this one. Oh, $250? We can do that for some additional experience, gang. I don't mind that at all. Perfect. All right. And let's just review where we left off over here. I have spent all the points. If you recall, last time we opened up an opportunity to get another 2 minutes, you know, because 120 divided by 60, math, right? And then we found some other spots where we can add some additional time. So that's exciting. That's exciting. Folks, let's play some Hell Clock, okay? All right? 859 we're starting out with now. Wow. All right. Which means we can now afford to spend more time looking around. Increases critical damage by 30%. Yeah. Yep. I think spending some dough, Ray, me, and some upgrades on the capability we use most makes sense. Yeah, you know, every once in a while there was a hallway that I really was kind of straying away from going down because of the whole time thing. Lingering resolve, retaliation, aura, duration, conviction gang on activation. Well, I like both of these. I especially like the duration. Okay. Truth be told, I'm trying to decide which day to post this video on. You know, part of me says, let's just give the people 3 Hell Clock videos in one day because that's what they deserve. But then the other part of me says, well, I don't know. Do people have the time to watch that many? You know? It's a little bit of a conundrum. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You love pulling an epic. Love it. I should probably use that once or twice, shouldn't I? The skill that we've been upgrading here. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. Go, we know you have the extra time, but don't, you know, don't waste it. I mean, you talked about hallways, and now you're kind of going along the side. Well, you know, it's true. It's true. Hallways like this one, right? Or like this one. Now, sometimes we can see on the map that, you know, there's really not going to be anything in there. But don't worry, we're gonna do a few runs, okay? We're gonna have a good time for a minute. Critical hit chance. Yeah, let's put some points in that right off the bat. We did the responsible thing, and we multiplied the amount of gold we're getting by the highest rate. Okay, so that's good. We got that going for us. right. I want to give you an update on the YouTube shopping thing. If you remember me talking about that the other day, where I was mentioning the cup of Sen's coffee that I was drinking. It was delicious, by the way. And I wanted to be able to talk about coffee with all of you going forward, and then be able to utilize YouTube's shopping feature. However, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that now, because in one of the videos, the product was removed, and I believe it might be because the video was not about coffee itself. You know? And, look, this is just, it's not that type of channel, but, you know, we like incorporating coffee into the channel and into what we're doing, right? Increases critical damage by 60%. Oh, buddy. All right, let's do that. So long story short, are we going to be able to do that? I don't know. I don't know. I need to look into it more. So if you were curious, if you heard me say, hey, you can take a look at this product right now, and then it wasn't there, that's what happened. All right, so I just wanted to provide an update there. I was going to take a sip of coffee just a second ago, but I just realized we were moving to the next floor. So the next upgrade we get, it's happening. It's coming. Prepare yourself. Alrighty, we got a hallway down there. We got lots of gold. We got a really nice trinket. It's helping with crit damage. And we are going to go down here this time because we can. Okay, do we have something down here? Are you guys hiding something? No, not really? Alright. Alright. You know, the next few skill tree things, I'm probably going to just continue adding to the time. Wow, it is so nice being able to take that guy out. Lots of gold happening. Let's see here. Shadow Readiness, Conviction Surge. I think we'll go Conviction Surge on this one. I know, I'm still parched. I'm fighting between wanting to play the game and wanting to grab a sip of coffee. Has that ever been you? You're saying no, we just drink the coffee. We just hit escape and pause the game for a second. Well, I can't really. I guess I could. Cheers to you. Mm-hmm. Ah, delicious. All right. Bleed chance, plus 20%. Wow. Okay. That's fantastic. So we're bleeding them and then we're cauterizing their wounds. That's, you know what? That's very nice of us, actually. That is very nice of us. All right, let's do that. Let's do this. Grab some cheddar. And is there something over here too? No. Okay. Old ring left. All right. I like that the character reacts occasionally to what's happening. He picks something up that's nice. Get a little bit of some dialogue there. All right, Blessing of Lethality 3. Bleed damage. Oh my goodness, we can afford it. I think this might be one of the first times I've been able to afford a 4500er. Wow, not bad. Oh, Yamahama. All right. Mana cost minus 20% or damage plus 40%. I think you know what we got to do, right? Let's grab that. So So I'll tell you what, you know, we are going to be super powered, right? By the time we get to where we're going, which is great. But we're going to have to see what the time thing looks like, right? Because I'm spending some additional time this time. So we're going to have to see how this all pans out. Like we talked about the other day, you know, you almost start to feel bad with the crawlers, right? Life is hard enough. And you're just blasting them like that? I mean, come on. The dogs and everybody else, you know, I don't get that feeling. All right, so I skipped that last hallway. This one over here, we're gonna go down. Boy. I am feeling a redraw. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Oh, we got something over here. Alright, we like that. Pays for that redraw we just took. Okay. Oh, wow. Ah, that would have been nice. I'm gonna go movement speed this time. I have a hard time not getting something. Especially now that we have all of this gold. Hey, time stop. That means it's time for a sip. Mm-hmm. Cheers to you. Do you feel a little bit badly about that? And that was pretty fast, wasn't it? Okay, so we're gonna pick a relic that we could utilize next time. Or we just, you know, can break it down and not use it and get more of these delicacies. Grants 90 conviction on kill. Additionally, all marksman skills drain 30 conviction on use. Each knife hit on reflexes increases movement speed and melee attack speed by 6%. Double knives adds 21% chance to apply bleed on crit hit. You know, I'm just going to go with that, probably. Because I don't see us using any of them. Let's go with this, I suppose. Okay. I think we picked up all the things. I think we've seen all the things. And now we're here. All right. So, still gonna take the time because we're back up to 4 minutes. As we learned recently, you do get some time back for finishing some of the boss encounter areas, which is awesome. Actually got together with a buddy the other night and played some Neon Abyss 2 multiplayer. We had a ton of fun. But I was telling him about Hell Clock and how this is getting ready to come out and how I think he needs to think about playing it because it's amazing. And I was explaining the clock thing and how that all works. And, you know, he was saying how unique that sounded. All right. We are losing a little bit of health. I am leaning leaning this way, but I'm also thinking about perhaps, but then I'd also like to be ready in case a really good one that costs 4,500 pops for us. I do want to take this guy out. He's a special one. There we go. Perfect. Let's come over here. Oh, man, there it is again. All right, we're going to add to the health. I'm actually going to come over here. I want to see what's over here real quick. What are you guys hiding? Anything? No? Nothing? All right. Well, I had to know. Okay. Lore 9. Hey, guy. This guy's still alive? Okay. Holy cow. Oh, wow. It's a special one. Let's get the knives going, too. There we go. All right, Shadow's Grasp. Cooldown, conviction gain, or do we do a redraw? I mean, the thing is, we're getting close to the 9,000 that we need, you know? So, I think we go with... Cheers to... I had to sneak in a sip there. Let's go area of effect. Let's get these. Okay. I'm just realizing now that we're down to 40 seconds. Look, these are things that happen to the goat, you know? Oh, gosh. All right, look at this. So these are relics now. Fader's Lash deals plus 29% damage, but costs plus 20% mana. Enemies killed by Repeater explode, dealing 139% of Repeater's damage as plague damage in a small area. Oh man, we need to take this. We like Repeater. Yeah, we're gonna be, yep. We are doing that, and we're gonna have something fun to check out in the next run. That's cool. I'm glad we at least made it here. Because, you know, this of course stops time. Now I don't know if we're gonna be successful here. Listen to me. And you're saying, yeah, goat, not with that attitude we won't, right? Is that what you're saying? Now, you would be correct. So we're gonna be positive. We're not gonna be defeatist. Come on. All right, there we go. Did I tell you that I finally got around to getting an Audible subscription? There was a deal during Prime Day. I actually found an opportunity to get 90 days for free. And I don't know how much you know about Audible. I also would not call myself an Audible expert, but it's kind of, you know, you get access to some of the books that they have. But a lot of the other books, you know, you have to buy them. Now, you get them at a discounted rate, of course, for being an Audible member. But a lot of the books that I want to read, you do need to buy them. But they come with, you get a token once a month, and then you can trade the token in for, you know, one of those books that you don't have normal access to. Is it all making sense? Probably not. I'm not doing a great job explaining it while I'm fighting this beast. But anyway, I got a token, and I spent the token on a Stephen King book called You Like It Darker. It's a set of short stories, and completed the first story. It was very good. I'm enjoying it. It's nice to be quote-unquote reading again. Sometimes my wife makes fun, and she's, you know, oh, that's not reading. Well, it's reading for the goat, you know, because the real type of read, it puts me right to sleep, you know. All right, we're gonna have some life. We are gonna finish this guy off. Fantastic. All right. And we're gonna get a little bit more time, but we're gonna have to move very, very fast. My goodness. I'm one-handing right now because I'm, you know, sipping with the other hand, right? You know, these can be destroyed for gold and potions, right? Good. Excellent. 11th floor. Okay, well, maybe we were not awarded additional time. I don't think we were. Are you offended? I'm a little offended. Okay. Yeah, we're, well, look, I don't feel bad about 11 floors. I really don't. That was nice for us. All right, descent complete. This is going to be so awesome. All right, I am excited about that. We just have to piece it all together now, right? Okay. Let's see if we opened up anything additional here. It doesn't look like it. You know, sometimes you come across them in-game, and that's what opens them up. All right, this is really where we're gonna spend some time here. So this is the challenge now. So we've got to pull, unfortunately, some stuff out in order to make this work, right? But look, I mean, that's not so bad. That's not so bad, right? I don't think that's so bad. Right, so now we've got this going for us and this. That's very exciting. What is this over here? Double knives. Oh, right. Okay. I want to come over here now, and I want to see what we got done. Okay, so we got some stuff done. That's great. So I think this would be nice for us, and I think this would be nice for us. So let's put 2 over there. Health plus 200. Well, that's interesting because we got health plus 100 over here. Potion health percentage regen, bonus trinket. Oh, wow. You ever look at the skill tree and you just go, I want them all. I want them all. I do. I want them all. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and confirm those. So we got a little bit more time, which is great. We're going to go over here and we're going to take a look at things that we're probably not going to do. Okay, we're probably not going to do that. So we're going to do that instead. And slow time duration. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that either. Plague damage. See, here's the other thing that I don't know. I don't know if this is going to expand at some point, but I would imagine it will, but I don't know for sure. Split shot deals 18% plus damage, but costs 50% more mana. I don't think we'll do that. Okay, so that should net us another point, I'm thinking. Right? Okay, so look, sometimes I do math, and the math doesn't math out. So that just means that we've got to get in here and try our new ability. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm excited to try this. This is going to be so much fun. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh yeah. Yep. Cooldown minus 20%. Outstanding. Trinkets of power. Now we can influence how often the trinkets are going to be falling. We've got plague happening. What a time. What a video game. Hell Clock, folks. You're going to want to play this game. Ah, you got to be kidding me with this. Come on. Everything's coming up, goat. All right. I love that they made it so where we could influence the clock. I gotta tell you, I think they just did all the right things with this video game. It's one of those games where I already know right now that I'm going to be very upset when it's over. I am going to miss it quite a bit. We will do that so we can dash a little bit more often, right? All right, I don't see anything in that hallway. Wow, we just took that guy out like he was nothing. Oh, and this is also where I tell you that this video, the one that you are watching right now, this video happens to be rated G. You know why that is? No, we haven't done this in a while, so but maybe you know why that is. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're hearing that and going, what is he on about? What is he on about? Well, this video is rated G for giveaway. Yes, folks, it's true. We're going to give away a copy of Hell Clock because it's amazing and you're amazing. And this community allows us to do fun stuff like that. So, all you need to do is be subscribed and leave a comment. That's it. Let's make it fun. Leave a comment and let us know what that game was for you. The one where you were playing along the way, you were an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in, and you said, I'm going to miss this when it's gone. What game was that for you? Let us know. Let us know. That'll be fun. Let's do cooldown minus 20% again, and we'll be just, well, we'll be dashing fools, won't we? Oh my goodness, this gun. Wow. What a time. Look at how fast. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's it. I will pick one of you in the comments to win a copy of Hell Clock. And thanks to all of you for the support, for making it possible to do things like that. It's all because of you. I keep wanting to reach for the coffee cup, seriously. And then I go, oh, nope, can't do that. We're going. We're live. We're live. We're doing this live. Right? Some of you have asked me occasionally, hey, Goat, do you ever do live streams? Is that a thing that, we could ever look forward to? I have in the past. It's been some time. But I have done them in the past. We got a big guy over here. Ooh, look at this. Wow, minus 25% cooldown again on the dash. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to be dashing fools. Look at that. Just dash to your heart's content. Dash, dash, dash. It's been some time since I've done one, though. And, you know, a couple things come to mind, especially lately. You know, with the weather, the internet has been, well, non-trustworthy, I think is a good way to say it. And so that would be a bummer, right? To be streaming and then have the internet just, hey, we decided you're done, right? Elemental ailment duration. Yes. Yes, that's going to be a yes for us. We still got 8 minutes. Wow. We'll just melt through that guy and do the same to that guy. Grab a chest here. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, so I haven't done one in quite some time. I probably, boy, trying to think when I did the last one. I was probably playing Rogue Legacy, the sequel. That's how long ago that probably was. All right, let's see here. Conviction Gang on activation. Conviction Decay Resistance, yeah. Let's do that. We like to keep the conviction for as long as we can. Have you noticed that our criticals are doing 4,000 damage? Wow. Physical damage plus 15... Redraw. Okay. Critical damage plus 15... Oh, wow. 20%. That's huge. Speaking of crits, we're going to see more yellow numbers more often. We like that. We like the yellow numbers. And we are just cruising along. Oh, I almost walked right past that. Holy cow. Alright, good news. There was a chest down here. So the juice was worth the squeeze, we think. Just dash right into a wall. Alright, do we want to try this hallway too? I'm thinking we might as well. All right, perfect. Okay. Let's do... Oh my goodness. So, we've got the fire happening, we've got the plague happening. Right? This one, if I'm understanding everything correctly, this one's only going to influence the fire. So, I think we do this. I think that's going to be nice. Now, if we can afford the fire thing next time it pops, I'd be happy to take that. Yeah, that just, that really never gets old. Converts all repeater damage to fire and adds a 39% chance on hit to launch a grenade. We have that one currently. And it's equipped. Hitting enemies with Shadow Dash increases maximum mana by 6% for 5 seconds. You know what? What will I do? I will take this just to melt it down. Enemy explosion area of effect. Wow. Yeah. Yes. That is fantastic. All right. Well, we're moving. We are moving. 8th floor. Here we come. I feel like these guys are going down quickly this time, and they are. Saw something about a lightning aura there. Increases critical damage by 30%, or we just go redraw and try and get something nicer. Dash speed. Yes. I mean, they're not kidding. It definitely increased the speed, that's for sure. Okay. Looks like there's something. Oh, it was the store. Critical hit chance plus 30%. Oh, I would have loved that. There's no way we can climb that much higher to afford that. I'm gonna go with movement speed. That might be helpful for some of the bosses, right? Grab that too. I think we'll leave. I'm actually going to see 28 years later. Later today. I know, I'm late to the party on this one. Took me some time. But I'm looking forward to it. I have heard nothing but good things. I am gonna head down this way. Yep, worth it. Alright, we still have 6 minutes. I'm gonna drink some Luden's juice there. Area of effect plus 30%. I think we'll do this. I am hoping that my guess is correct on the relic space thing where... Ooh, wither build-up rate plus 25%. Where the relic space, there, you know, there's an opportunity to expand the room that you have for new relics, right? Because we keep getting some really cool stuff. Take a sip here. Cheers to you. All right, so I'm thinking health. Let's do that. I can't think of too many times recently where it said, hey, you ran out of mana. You need to slow down out there, you maniac. You know? Telling you, damage over time, right? It's a favorite. Well, because you can apply some of the good stuff and then get on out of there. You know, do your thing. Take a little bit of a walk. Take a little bit of a break, right? See, while you do your thing, they're doing their thing. Passing away. That's what we want. All right, let's drink a little bottle of juice there. Okay. The dash cooldown thing is going to be wonderful for this boss, let me tell you. For reasons. Ooh. A little bit of a hit on that one. Folks, we did it! Plus 8% attack speed, my goodness. Alright. Oh, what could go wrong, right? Alright, we've got a moment of peace here. And a moment of peace for me is a moment of coffee for all of us, right? Mm-hmm. Or tea or hot chocolate or what, you know, whatever you got going on out there. I hope it's something good. And now we've got 5.5 minutes. Isn't that nice? Look at all the grenades falling around them. Isn't that crazy? These relics are just fantastic, some of them. Okay, so what direction are we thinking here? We want to go this way, maybe? We've got 3,700 bullets. I'm sorry, 30... Well, it feels like 3,700 bullets. 3,700 gold. Let's try that again. Take a couple of the good stuff. Alright, wow. I think we have to re-roll this. I think we have a responsibility. Okay, let's do that. A reward for the defenders of the path of light. Wow. All right, so I'm glad that we came in with the extra time. Oh man, he got us with the big clap. I didn't even see him over. You know about the clap, right? Not that one. Come on, this is a family show. All right, but you know about the clap. All right, converts all repeater damage. Right. We know about that one. Okay, well, you know, look, we got some nice stuff to break down, I think. Right? Okay. Alrighty. What do we want to do here? Well, I think we want to take a look at the gear situation. And okay. All right. Well, we got something over there. We can make that a little bit better, right? So that's good. Well, let's open the reliquary. Let's see if we got anything that oh, I do like that. You know, but the thing is we don't have the room. So we're gonna melt that thing down while I'm thinking about it. Let's melt that down. Okay. Hitting enemies with shadow dash increases all damage. Yeah, you know, I think we can probably let that go. That's a 120 over there too. Now, this is the one that we already have, right? So, in fact, I think it's got... Yeah, this one over here has much better affixes to it, so let's do that for us. That one I might... Okay, health on kill, mana regen, lightning resistance. All right, I'm going to hold on to those. I'm going to break this. All right. Let's go over to our favorite bell. Oh, you like to see 3 points. You really do. So, we were talking about this, right? Yes, we were. What do we have? Oh, look at this, folks. Look at this. That is awesome. That is awesome to see. Okay. So, we're going to get more trinkets along the way, which is great. What else do I think we need? Well, I think maybe some starting gold would be nice, and then maybe some more over here, right? See, this is one of those responsible adult type upgrades, right? Oh, look at this. Oh, I didn't even notice that. All right, let's do that. That's a fun one too. All right. I don't know that this is going to propel us so much further, these changes here, but I'll tell you what, we're gonna do another run because of course we are, right? Time is not a huge challenge for us anymore, thankfully. All right, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I think because we've got a decent amount of stuff, right? So let's see what we want to do here. Crit hit chance, multiplier, enemies explode. 139% of repeaters damage as plague damage in a small area. Well, what would happen if we just did one of these, right? I think so. Let's do that, and you know what? Yeah, I think we're gonna do this too. Additional mana regen. Wow, that goes from 35 to 58. That's crazy. 51% chance on hit to launch a grenade. You know what? Hang on here. I like this experience gang thing. How much would this cost? Ooh, 1,000. Yeah. Yes. Because that goes hand in hand with the fire damage. I think it's going to work out, folks. What do you think? Additional trinkets. More of the good stuff. We got the gold guy right off the bat. Wow. Dash speed, area of effect. I think we'll go speed. Wow. Yeah, those trinkets are dropping. These guys are already going down real good. Okay, dash speed. No, we want cooldown. Okay, was it just me or did that go really, really fast, that one? Feels like it went extremely fast. Here's me not complaining that we're just slicing right through them. Knife generation time and throw speed. Okay. Look, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to an epic too often, right? Let's do one of these. Let's go health. And we've got 4 jugs of Ludens now. How about that, huh? 4 jugs of the good stuff. Well, I have a feeling we're going to be successful in this encounter. I have to tell you. Alright, guy, let's see how fast. There we go. Not too bad, right? Okay. Oh, wow. Have we seen health regen in the past, or is this a new one popping up here? Don't remember seeing that. That's kind of awesome. This game just throwing the surprises left and right in the best way, you know? Keep them coming. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. You know, I think influencing the trinket drop rate is such a big deal. I think that really adds to the overall quality of a run. Oh man, look at this. Potion capacity +1? That's crazy. Heals 1.5% health on kill. Wow. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna hold off. We're gonna have to keep putting into the gold options, the gold gang. Wow, this is wild over here. I mean, we're basically gonna be dashing around whenever we want. No wait. There is no line for this ride. Alright, let's do that. We got something nice over here. Oh boy. Don't breathe this. Shrine of Speed. We like that. Holy moly. Attack speed and damage off of a epic trinket. Oh, so close. So close. All right, I'm gonna keep saving here. We need what, 4,500 for that? Who thinks that maybe we could find the 4,500 like right now? Yep. Now, can we do this again? I think we can. Yes. Oh my goodness. All right. Run out of health? Nope, never. Not anymore. Not anymore, folks. This could be a wild run. Especially since the bosses usually like to call in minions at some point, so you're gonna get some health back that way. Ah. We're gonna redraw this. Perfect, wow. As if it wasn't fast enough already. Let's make it faster. They're not kidding. It's certainly faster. Wow. I mean, you know, I'm sounding like a broken record here, but, you know, every time I think we can't get any more powerful, we just turn around and get something ridiculous again. Wow. Yeah, we'll, sure. Elemental damage plus 15%. Yep. All right, finally take a sip here. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. Okay, repeater deals plus 19% damage to slowed enemies. Well, you know, we tend to use the repeater, don't we? I can look into that slow time capability. So we're going to grab that. And what else are we going to do? Cooldown minus 20%? Sure. Sure, you can just dash on command, basically. All right. Yep, still, for the most part, just tearing right through them. Love seeing the grenades pop. We walked past something. Oh. Now, you know, I don't prefer to play this way, but if you wanted to, you could have the map right out literally in front of you the entire time. I think I like it a little bit better this way. It's a preference thing, right? Now, let's grab that. $2,600. Oh, okay. Well. You know, the problem is I don't know which ones we already have at home. I think we've already got this one, right? Oh, it says equipped. It literally says equipped currently. Okay. All right. So do we redraw to see if we can get different stuff? Huh. So maybe you just gotta, you know, get a little bit further, right? So I'm not gonna buy any of these then. Maybe you got to get a little bit further to get access, you know, to the better stuff, the better gear. I could see that being a thing. Sorry about this, scavenger. Is the scavenger still alive, or did he expire? I think he expired. Let's go damage plus 20. We still have over 4 minutes. Well, let's just keep going here. Elemental damage plus 20%. Yes. Wow, that's crazy how fast we got through that wave. Pick a corner and just kind of spread hell around, you know? I mean, that's what we're doing out here, folks. Our brush just happens to be a gun. All right, it's our buddy. We're going all in. There it is. Wow. All right. I feel good about still having 4 minutes here, you know? And we are at a point where we can afford a nice upgrade if it should happen to pop, right? Now I'm going to be popping off that skill more regularly. The conviction one, this Unbreakable. Because of what we know about the clap now. But it's going to help too that we're getting life back per kill. I do think we have to keep moving at a good clip because I'd like to see if I can get us a little bit further this time. Let's go with this, since I do find myself waiting on it every once in a while. Yeah, these guys over here are not messing around, folks, these big guys. Yeah. There came the clap again. Come on, one time. Okay. Like seeing that. More attack speed. Wow. Just chewing right through them. That looks empty. Coming up on 2 minutes here. Oh, yeah. Wonderful. All right, 12th floor. I think this might be the first time here for the 12th floor. Increases critical damage by 30% or just overall damage by 20. I'm going to redraw this. Conviction Gang on activation. Yes. You like a good epic for the other skill we're utilizing. Shrine of Power. All right. You know what? We got time. We got time, especially with an active Shrine of Power. Don't breed this. All right, we've got a chest or something over here. Oh, goodness. Let's go grab this. We are coming up on 1 minute, so I am gonna make a break for it because for all I... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well... Look before you leap. Maybe I went a little bit too fast. Okay. What a time. What a video game. My goodness. All right. So, let's take a look at what we did, what we can do over here. Yeah, I think we're full up, right? Yep, we are full up as far as those things are concerned. And I am going to smash that. And these we're going to save. That one, this one we're definitely going to save. This one I could see maybe getting rid of as well and taking that 120, right? Let's come over here to our favorite bell. Okay, so 2 instead of 3. I got some feelings about that. I do think we put 1 here. This is the responsible adult thing to do, right? And I think we probably put 1 over here as well. Because then that gets us to this, which this is really what we're excited about, right? Because we've got the gold gang happening over here, then we could have it happening over here, and then we're just those pockets are going to be overfilled in the best way. Okay. Well, I mean, I know. Yeah, all right. Yeah, gotta do it. I want to see what that does for us. So how much space are we talking about here? Let's drag this guy out there just to see what we're talking about here. Whatever. Okay, so we got this. We got this little smidgen over here. And I would imagine there's going to be other... Oh, we got a little smidgen over there too. Okay, interesting. So maybe we could even rework some of these things. I don't know if you can orient them. If that's a thing for us. Is that maybe a thing? All right, maybe not. Or maybe it is. I'm not sure. Folks, tell you what, this is a video game that you need to play, and thanks to all of you, we're going to give away a copy. This is a rated G video, and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you leave a comment, and If you want to get in on the fun, let us know what game for you was the one while you were playing it, you were going, oh man, I'm going to miss this when it's gone. Let us know. And that way, you know, maybe some people see some things in the comments where they go, holy cow, I don't even know what that is. And then they've got, 39 games that they need to play instead of just 37, like normal. Okay? That'll be nice for us. All right. Let's do this again sometime soon. We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite because that's what we do every time out there because they're the best. But you're also the best. I really appreciate all the support. We are having such a good time out here doing this. It is powered by all of you. And this is why we can do nice things like giveaways for the community. It's all the support. If you didn't yet have a chance to hit the like button, I would appreciate you doing that. It'll help more people see the video and learn about the game. And let's be honest, how awesome all of us are. And maybe they'll want to join aboard and continue with our efforts, right? Okay. Have a great rest of your day out there. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.